Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Anything for my princess.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
Back before they were
All-star indeed. Guys, how you doing?
Burt Reynolds is dead.
You gotta give us time, man. Hold on, we gotta tell them what the show is first. Welcome to Big Bang Cinema. My name is Isaac Anderson.
I'm Tyler, the spoiler king.
And we welcome you to the show. And this is a movie show where we talk about movie news.
Movie reviews
And everything in
Burt
between.
Reynolds.
I didn't forget about you. We got over here, we got Mr. Christopher Darkins. How you doing, buddy?
Good, I'm Chris. I'm host of Game On every Thursday from 1 to 2 on 89.1 FM. Talking
Sure
about
is.
video games. Your source for gaming music, news, reviews, and remixes.
Heard that. He's also got a really nice chest hair, just popping out a little bit above his shirt. I dig it. Okay? No, well, before we go ahead and go into the...
Let's talk about Burt Reynolds.
Well, I was just going to say, we just found out that Burt Reynolds has passed away at 82.
82.
I believe he had a heart attack.
He lived twice as long as I think I'm going to live.
That's unfortunate, buddy. That
Yeah.
good diet can change that.
Yeah.
But yeah, a really underrated actor, I have to
Yeah.
say. He was awesome in Boogie Nights.
He gave Marky Mark a porn career. I believe you told me that.
Yes, he did. Not in real life. Yeah, he's a wonderful actor. Smokey and the Bandit.
Yeah, he out pretty much thought he maneuvered Jackie Gleason
Jackie Gleason.
for like what 2 movies?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good old dude. We're gonna miss him. But
I believe he was in Gator as well.
he was in a lot of stuff.
I think he was in Deliverance too.
Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
But rest in peace, old buddy.
Yeah.
But that being said, I think it's time to go into some movie news. And
I
first
made it-
up, what are we talking about first, buddy?
I've actually met him before.
Oh, you did?
There's a restaurant down in Wilson called Dick's Hot Dog Stand, and there's a lot of celebrities stopping there.
Okay.
And I was there, and he was there, and I got a picture of himself. Got his picture in the wall, and I actually met him when they took his picture.
Okay. Well, why don't we talk about what we're going to do first? What's our first topic?
Our first topic was Burt Reynolds.
No, but what's our first movie topic, buddy?
First it was Captain Marvel photos have been released.
Okay. So, yeah, they just came out yesterday. I think it was like 11 or 12 photos that came out, Entertainment Weekly had put out. And all of them, I mean, I pretty much know what the movie is going to be like now. You know, it's getting a little bit more clear picture of what's going to be. Pretty soon we'll probably see a trailer.
So you've read the comic books. You know what's
I've not read the comics, no.
So you don't know what's going on.
Well,
okay?
I kind of get a basic idea. I don't know exactly what's going to go on. It's not like seeing a trailer, but I have a good idea of what's happening in this movie because I had no idea what was going to go on. So it looks like that she is just a normal person that gets roped into this kind of academy-like thing, and there's a Ronan the Accuser's there.
Okay,
and
now
something's going to happen.
No, all these are Kree soldiers. That's Ronan the Accuser. He's like one of the high. He's one of the accusers, and they're like lawyers, but they're prosecutors. They're like prosecutors for the Kree justice system. And she gets roped in it because she gets blasted by energy that gives her Kree power.
Oh, okay. That's something that's logical.
Actually, in this picture, the dude in the back, like left of their group, him.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
we see
recognize him.
him
Where's he
in
from?
Guardians of the Galaxy?
He was in Guard, but he didn't have that metal stuff on.
Yeah,
his
isn't
head.
that Gamora? It looks like Gamora.
That's not Gamora.
That's not Gamora.
No, all these people are blue. These are blue people. They're
Yeah.
Kree.
But yeah, the dude in the back left, it looks, he
Yeah,
looks familiar.
he's in there somewhere.
Yeah, he's the same character from Guardians. of the
You're going to
Galaxy.
see a lot of characters that we've seen in other
He-
movies like
he
this.
worked for Ronan.
Okay, well, I feel like we're going to see a lot of characters from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that we're going to bring back. And Jude Law's going to be in here now, so that's going to be something interesting.
And with Jude Law's a Kree, but their evolution was stagnant for like millions of years, and then all of a sudden you had people that are showing up Kree instead of blue, they're coming out looking like Jude Law.
Oh,
And
dang! What a difference!
And they look human, so they're dropping them off on Earth as a spy because the Skrull and the aliens want Earth because they've been at war for generations.
Okay,
And they want that as like a midpoint, like they both want a planet
kind of
Earth.
like the bridge in between species.
Yeah.
So what else we got, Chris? What other photos we got up there?
Those are the Skrulls.
Those are the Skrulls. Okay, that's Malekith's race, isn't it?
Nope.
No. I don't know.
Malekith-
They look green.
Yeah, they're green. They're aliens and they have the power to shapeshift.
Okay. So do you think that's going to be like the main opposition in this movie? Is like these
No,
guys? Or?
they're both going to be out. The Kree and the Skrulls are the villains of this film.
Okay. Which one would you say is more threatening?
They're both just threatening.
Oh yeah.
Kree has got advanced
It doesn't matter.
technology.
Marvel villains are kind of weak
Yeah,
anyway. So.
These are some tough people. They shapeshift, so they can when they shapeshift, they copy everything. And they even got a point where they can copy a person's mind, place it on top of theirs, so when they put their mind read, you're reading a copy of the person's mind, but they're still in control. Mm-hmm. So you can't figure out who they are.
Okay.
And people will disappear and they'll take their place.
Just like most female actresses in sitcoms. Okay, who is this? These are the directors.
Yeah.
The directors of the film. I don't know that lady's name, but it looks like I've heard they had a really good grasp on kind of like the comedy aspect of this. I heard this is going to be a funnier movie, so it's kind of like a Guardians-esque kind of thing. Mm-hmm. A la James Gunn, rest in peace, career. Can we pull up Nick Fury's photo? I really want to look at Nick Fury's photo.
This takes place in the 90s.
This creeps me out a lot. Not like, oh, my uncle's coming over, creep out. Like, this is kind of like, this is creeping me out. Like, I know this, and something just doesn't sit right with me.
So I'm looking at it, and I keep thinking he's going to say, I'm Frank and Earl with women. So when I'm in New York, I'm Frank, and when I'm in Atlanta, I'm Ernest. But that's what I keep expecting to say, because it looks for the long kiss goodnight.
Yeah, it does look just like that.
And this is not a younger picture of him. This is digitally made to make him look younger currently.
Yeah. It's not like Jeff Bridges in Tron Legacy, where he's kind of like Wile E. Coyote looking thing, where he's like rubber face.
This looks real.
It's pretty close, but something about it just doesn't feel right.
Honestly, it looks like A Time to Kill. He looks like he did from A Time to Kill.
He looks really good.
Yeah.
He looks really good. What else we got, Chris? I like the shirt.
Oh, and she's in S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, she's in S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, I'm excited to kind of see the whole 90s thing. I hope that it doesn't get played up too much where it's like a parody of itself, where it's like the 80s were so cool, the 90s are cool, Like, look how cool, and it's like, oh, look at that, Nirvana, they're never going to go anywhere. Like, I hope it's not lines like that in the movie.
Oh, Pogs, everybody's going to play Pogs.
Oh, yeah, what's this internet thing? I hope it's not stuff like that.
AOL.
But I think we got one or two more photos.
Friends will be on forever.
Yeah, there's Ronan and the director.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe he will actually get redeemed from like him being so lame in Guardians of the Galaxy, because he was not threatening whatsoever in that movie. But yeah, I'm excited to see this movie, and yeah, it looks like she's a pilot too.
She's a fighter pilot. He works for he's disguised as a human. She figures out he's an alien, but he feels bad about Earth, so he's gonna stay and fight his people and the Skrulls to protect Earth, and then they get blasted by energy, and then he gets his powers get copied onto her. But he's like mega powerful. She becomes mega powerful just like he is.
I do. Well, I'm excited for it. So let's go on to the next topic, which is Die Hard is apparently getting a prequel, and it's called McClane.
It takes place in kindergarten. He hides from bullies inside.
It'd probably be better if it took place in kindergarten. There'd be more story.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those that don't know, Die Hard is a movie series that stars Bruce Willis as a guy named John McClane, who is a police officer.
My favorite Christmas film.
Yes, and he gets roped into a terrorist plot inside this big old building that his wife works in, and he has to fend for himself. He's just a normal dude. That's the whole point. He's a normal dude.
A normal cop.
He's a normal cop. He's not a superhero. Okay? He doesn't start out as a superhero.
What was his catchphrase in the film?
We can't say that on the air.
We can't say that on the air. We can't.
But
okay.
My big problem with this is that there is no story before Die Hard 1. There is no story of any interest in this, okay? He was not like some super awesome action hero before this movie.
Maybe this is about
That's the whole point.
Maybe this is about him getting divorced.
What good's that going to do? Like, I don't want to see John McClane's personal life of like him doing all the stuff with his wife and having trouble with his kids and and little Jai Courtney. I don't want to see that.
Oh, you want to go see him like? Yeah, you're right.
I don't want to see this at all.
Yeah, you're right, because Jai Courtney wasn't that terrible one they made.
Yeah, which
he
one?
was the son in it. That's right, the last one.
Yeah, and Yeah, they're gonna make it where he becomes a cop. He's gonna get entangled in there. You're gonna see the origin of Yippee-ki-yay. You're gonna see the origin of all the cool things he does in the series. Bruce Willis is gonna have a sad cameo, and it's gonna suck. I don't know, Chris. You haven't seen Die Hard, have you?
I have not.
I'm not really selling it for you, am I?
No.
No,
Okay.
you gotta see Die.
The first one is one of the best action movies ever made.
Yeah.
And the second one's okay. Third one's fine. Other ones are bad.
No, okay, no, the one with Timothy Elephant was pretty neat. Now the last one they made, it was That's probably one of the
It was
worst.
hot garbage. But yeah, we don't need this. I'm done talking about this. What about you?
Yippee-ki-yay! Let's go on to the next one.
Okay, so the next topic we have is Mr. Ed Sheeran of that one song you know,
Oh, the Happy Ginger.
The Happy Ginger.
Yeah.
He just got cast in a new Danny Boyle film that is revolving around Ed Sheeran waking up one day and he's the only guy that remembers the Beatles.
Wow.
I like your reaction to that.
Wow.
So Danny Boyle just actually dropped out of James Bond 25.
I don't know if Ringo Starr even remembers the Beatles.
Trust me, he does. He banks on it a lot to try to get him jobs.
Oh.
So yeah, Danny Boyle just dropped out of Bond 25, and they're still looking for directors for that. But this one feels a little bit more kind of like something.
I believe I've heard this actually happen before because I remember a news article. A guy woke up, kept saying there was a band called Four Non Blondes in the '90s, and nobody could believe. Like they couldn't even find it on the internet. And, like nobody believed what he was saying.
I was like, hey, what's going on?
Yeah,
what's going
going
on? Yeah, I think that went over Chris's head. Do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah, because he doesn't remember it.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I remember it because I read the article. I forgot all about it until I read it.
Okay, we're not talking about Four Non Blondes. We're talking about Danny Boyle and the movie like this. I think this is a really funny concept. I really like this concept.
I'm not feeling it, the concept of it,
Why not?
because I'm not a big Beatles fan.
Okay.
And I mean, I'm a Paul McCartney fan. I just didn't quite care for the Beatles.
Okay.
I like Paul McCartney's solo career.
Okay.
The only issue I see with this is like, unless the character is supposed to be like a hardcore Beatles fan, it would take a while for the person to even notice.
Yeah, well, I feel like the whole world would be different. Like, music would be different. I think there's a lot of elements you can play with that. Like, you know, all the bands are not nearly as good as, like, what they used to be.
I guess, yeah.
There wouldn't be a lot of
The,
communism in the United States.
the Beach Boys would be, like, huge. And I don't know. I think this is a really funny concept, and actually bringing some of the living Beatles in would probably be kind of a neat thing, too.
I think the world would have been a better place with no John Lennon.
I don't agree with that.
I 100% agree with it.
Maybe after he met Yoko.
I believe there'll be a lot less terrorism, domestic terrorism, a lot less communism.
Well, we don't want to talk about all that. The point is, seems like a fun thing. Danny Boyle's really good about striking that tone, kind of like Trainspotting's very serious.
Good luck.
Is it just me, or is Ed Sheeran like dopey-eyed in that picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He also he's glowing in the dark because he's so pale.
Wouldn't you be doughy-eyed if you met Paul McCartney?
Not really.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, you're like
Well,
Paul.
screw you guys. Come
Yeah.
on. No, the Beatles. You guys must not remember the Beatles.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. Well, speaking about remembering things that were really important in our lives, Police Academy is apparently getting a reboot. Now, Chris, he didn't just have a seizure there. This was actually something from the film.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the main actor in this movie, where is he at?
Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah, Steve Guttenberg. I'm trying to find where Steve Guttenberg is. He went in the interview and said, yeah, this is pretty much happening. And I'm going to be involved. And it looks like it's not going to be a sequel. It's going to be a reboot. Because Lord knows we've had way too many sequels of this. And fun fact, Bill Clinton actually took 3 days off of his presidential reign to watch all those Police Academy movies with his daughter Chelsea. Of all movies, the Police Academy sequels.
Okay, I can imagine watching the first two, but after like 3, 4, and 5, like.
Yeah. Well, this one, most everyone loves. It's a great film. And I don't know how I feel about it being rebooted. What about you, Tyler?
No, just leave it where it was.
I can see.
And also, it really worked because it's a product of its time.
I do agree. It would be a completely different movie now, which is it's not good for sequel. It's good for reboot if you're going to do it. But even then, I don't think you're going to strike the magic that you did with the chemistry of these actors, with the sound effects. It just can't be replicated. I don't know. Just try to do something more original. You know what I mean? And we're going to see these guys. These guys are going to be like the teachers passing the baton to like Channing Tatum or something. You know?
Oh man, make this a crossover between. Make this a crossover and make it 23 Jump Street.
I don't know. Maybe they'll go to 21.
A prequel to 20 Jump Street. There we go. It's a prequel. It's about them and the police academy there. Oh my gosh, this actually sounds really good and exciting.
I disagree.
Yeah, I'm pumped for it now.
I can see where they can probably do something. My fear with this, I hope they don't make it needlessly vulgar and gratuitous, kind of like, we're being crazy because we can do R-rated things now. Like, because that doesn't, lend itself to good entertainment for me. Only if it's necessary, only if it's like...
Deadpool.
Yeah, well, Deadpool, that's the whole point of the movie. But it just, I don't know. I feel like it'll be fine.
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 I'm not looking. I don't want it to happen unless it's going to have 20 Jump Street like you're promising. It was going to be 20 Jump Street, the prequel.
You mean 21 Jump Street?
No. 21, 22, 23. This is 20 Jump Street, the prequel.
Oh, okay.
Because every movie that they move across the street.
Ah, I understand. So,
Johnny Depp's going to be in it.
yeah, he's too busy doing other things like
Bad movies.
yeah. Guys, thank you so much for watching so far. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can leave a comment at facebook.com/studio67ncc. We love to hear what you guys have to say about anything that we talk about. We really do appreciate it. Guys, we're going to take a really quick break, but when we come back, we have a really fun segment that ties into the Ed Sheeran news, so you can stay with us.
When it comes to culinary arts, Nash Community College is here to turn your burning passion for food into a career. Our chefs, with over 70 years of highly qualified industry experience, are here to point you in the right direction, teaching and handing down classical culinary techniques that will improve your skills and help you cut your way into the food industry. Gain invaluable experience, vital to cooking and preparing delicious food, served in a personal and creative environment. To learn more about the culinary arts program, visit nashcc.edu.
It's time to pursue your career in veterinary medicine. Nash Community College now offers an associate in applied science degree in veterinary medical technology. This is your chance to become a registered vet tech and work with a variety of animals. Learn about radiology, client education, animal wellness, treatment, laboratory techniques, anesthesia, and more. Now accepting applications. Call 252-451-8390 or visit nashcc.edu/VMT today.
They look delicious. Guys, how you doing? This is Isaac Anderson.
I'm Tyler.
Welcome back to Big Bang Cinema. We really do appreciate it. Over there, we got Mr. Christopher Darkins.
Hello.
Sitting over there, switching the photos. Thank you so much, Chris, for being here.
Chrissy D, that's what I'll call him.
Chrissy D. I'm not feeling that. I'm just going to go Chris. Guys, in the world that we live in, sometimes it's okay to be sad. We don't want to be sad today, though. We want to be happy. So that's why we want to do a segment called Acted, Sang, or Not Involved. Because of the news of Ed Sheeran being in the new movie that Danny Boyle's going to direct, and Lady Gaga giving that great performance in that new movie.
That they remade 3 times.
Yeah, the Star is Born, yes. And I thought this would be pretty appropriate. So this is going to be a little trivia game. Chris, you can play along too, if you know any of these movies. But mostly this is for Tyler, okay?
Yeah.
I can guess.
You can guess? Well, you have the answers in front of you. And you probably wouldn't know if you looked at them anyway.
Yeah, no, I really wouldn't.
So it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to name a musician and or band, and you have to name if they were in the movie, if they did a song for the movie, or they just weren't involved at all.
All right.
Okay? So we don't have a scoreboard or anything. I don't think there's any need of it. So we're just going to jump in. So first off, we have Mr. Chris Cornell, rest in peace, with the movie The Promise about the Armenian genocide. Was he in this movie? Did he make a song for this movie, or was he not involved with this movie?
What, Promise?
Look at this face, by the way.
Promise.
Those eyes.
I say he was involved.
Well, obviously, like, he might have been involved, but, like, you know, like, what did he do? Did he act, or did he do a song?
I'll say he did a score for it.
He did the score for it.
I don't know. I'm guessing.
Okay. That's not really one of the options. He either did the song, he acted in it, or he wasn't involved.
I say he did a song for it.
He did a song for it? Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, he did a song for it. It's
Yeah.
called The Promise. We actually reviewed this movie. Well, I reviewed this movie, and this when Dr. Help me out when we talked about Patton. Oh my goodness.
Dr. Peacock.
Dr. Peacock, yes. Sorry, Dr. Peacock, couldn't remember your name. Yeah, Dr. Peacock's awesome. All right, let's go to the next one, which is Mariah Carey, Precious. The movie that everyone loved in 2007.
She acted in it.
She acted in it? Okay. You're correct. Mariah Carey played a social worker named Mrs. Weiss who helped out Precious in her hard times. She didn't wear any makeup in this movie either. And to tell you the truth, she still looks really nice without makeup on.
I say she looks better without makeup on.
I think she does too. You know, yeah, let's go to the next one. Mr. David Bowie, Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me, the David Lynch film. Was he in this movie? Did he do a song for this movie, or was he not involved with this movie? Think long and hard.
I don't think he was involved in this movie.
I don't think he was involved with this movie.
Yeah.
No, he was involved with this movie.
Oh.
He was in it. He played a guy named Philip Jeffries.
Oh.
There you go. He looks more like the T-1000 in that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Looks like an angry T-1000 that makes great music. Okay, so the next one. Speaking about great music. Alice Cooper, Dark Shadows, the Tim Burton film. Okay. Was he in this? Did he do a song for this? Or was he not involved?
Not involved.
He was not involved. Okay. I'm going to help you out a little bit on this. I want you to look at this photo, and I want you to look at him. Okay? Look, hold on, wait.
Huh.
Tim Burton directed this, by the way.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at Alice Cooper. Look, back. Boom. Which one?
I try to remember the movie, man. I go through like the whole plot right now, and
I'm spelling this out for you. Was he in this? Did he do a song for this? Or
no, because Oingo Boingo does all their songs for his movies.
so the act, sang, or not involved?
Not involved.
You are in, dude. I told you he was in the movie,
Oh.
basically.
Oh.
Look at no. He did he technically did a song in the movie,
Oh.
but he was in the movie,
Oh.
dude.
So did he play himself in the movie?
Yeah, he played himself in the movie.
And then he did a song for
He,
it.
well, he technically did a song. It wasn't a song of the soundtrack, but he was in it. Okay, so next, everybody's favorite grandpa, Kenny Loggins, Point Break. Did he do a song for this? Was he in this, or was he not involved with this?
Not involved in it.
Chris, yeah, sorry, no photo. Not involved?
Not involved.
You were correct. He's not involved.
Because this movie didn't take place in the 80s.
Yeah, you're right. It was basically 80s. 91's basically 1980.
Yeah.
Okay. So next, Phil Collins, Hook.
He wasn't involved in it because it was Bob Hoskins.
Bob Hobson.
Well, you know, I think he was in it. No, I think he did a song for it.
He had a song for it?
Yeah, I want to say he maybe did a
Do
song.
you want to name the song that he did?
No.
How does it go? Do you remember how the song goes?
No, I just remember because he looked a lot like Bob Hoskins.
Okay. But hum a little bit of the song that you think he did. That's enough. You're incorrect.
Oh.
He was involved in this movie. He acted in it.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, he was a character named Inspector Good.
Oh.
And if it's any indication from his name, it tells you how he does his job.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the next. Madonna, you'll probably get this one off the bat. A League of Their Own. Did she act in that movie?
She acted in it.
Okay, did she just act in it?
I want to say she acted into the song for it.
You're incorrect. She just acted in it.
Oh.
You should have trusted me. Well, technically you're right. You're half right on that, okay?
Yeah, because
she was definitely in that.
Yeah, because I thought she did.
Can we pull that the photo of the poster back
'cause
up?
I think she sang a song on the bus. They all sang a song on the bus when they.
The work I had to do to make sure you weren't going to see up here, because there's a big old picture of Madonna up here. Yeah. There you go.
See, yeah, because they sang. She sang, and the rest of the girls sang on the bus on the way to the game.
Yeah, but that's not really like...
She sang in the movie.
No, it's a song for the film. Is basically, yeah, that's the whole purpose of this. Okay, so next, Lana Del Rey, The Great Gatsby, the Baz Luhrmann one.
Oh gosh.
She's nice and attractive, isn't she? She looks like a nice lady.
No, she looks like she went under the knife quite a many times. She actually did. Like her face is full up with collagen.
Wow, it's beautiful collagen.
I'll say she did a song for it.
She did a song for it?
Yeah,
You sure?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay. You seen The Great Gatsby?
I got a little bit into it.
I have actually seen The Great Gatsby.
Okay. What do you think? She did a song for it?
Um,
Or acted in it, not involved?
I think she acted in it.
Okay. I like the power hand. All right. Tyler's right. You were wrong, Chris. She did a song for it. It was called
Very
Young
good.
and Beautiful, which most of that's from the collagen.
See, because I got about a quarter of the way in the movie, and then I realized it was The Great Gatsby, and I hate all F. Scott Fitzgerald books.
And Baz Luhrmann is a lot to take in. It's a lot of colors in that movie. Okay. Last but not least, Bon Jovi, Young Guns 2.
I want to say he acted in it.
Okay. He acted in this, okay?
I want to say he was in it.
Okay. You sure?
No, because he played a vampire. I thought his first acting role was in a vampire. No, I say he did a song for it.
Hey, he did. Okay, which one is it? We got to make it. Did he act, sing, or not involved?
I say he did a song for it.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah, I'm rolling with that one.
All right.
I'm thinking about the young writers.
Well, just like Fred Durst when he's rolling, you're wrong. He was in it, and he also did a song for it, so you're half right. So
Oh.
you're kind of right.
Is this where
You skipped one.
I skipped one.
I'm a cowboy?
What do we got? Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Thrashin'. Almost forgot this one.
Thrashing.
1987 film starring Thanos himself, Josh Brolin. Did he do a song for this?
I say act.
They acted in it?
I say just Flea was in it.
Just Flea was in it.
Maybe one
This
of the
it
other-
has to be the whole band.
Oh, whole bit. I said they had a cameo in it.
They had a cameo in it?
That's what I'm guessing.
You sure?
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Yep. They were in this movie, and they were strung out on something. For sure. Just look at the intensity on that face. There's definitely performance enhancing drugs there.
Because I know what Flea was in two or three of the yeah.
Well, Flea has his own acting career, but
Yeah, he was in all three.
I
of
think
them.
that's pretty much it. Yeah. So I think you got a few of them right, a few of them wrong.
I think I got 3 wrong, got 7 of them right.
And the point is, we had fun.
Yes.
So
I beat you though, Isaac. So.
take that, communism. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, you can leave a comment at facebook.com.
What's your favorite Red Hot Chili Peppers song?
At facebook.com/studio67.
Well, your
NCC.
favorite sober Red Hot Chili Peppers song.
There were some good ones where they were really wasted, and there were some good ones where they were really clean. So
Yeah.
you'll have to decide that one for yourself. So next week, I think we're seeing The Nun,
Yeah.
which you want to know my excitement for it? It's none. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm Isaac Anderson.
I'm Tyler.
I'm Chris.
Stay lovely, guys. See you next week.
I'm from California.